Hi there, Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Loving the light till here. Thank you all so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you for connecting. And we're here with your 1st to the 15th of the month of August reading. Let's get right on with it now. I'm seeing Ace of Pentacles coming right through for you and mirroring here. The Father of Pentacles at the base of the stack. There is the alluding to, I'm hearing for a number of you making something public. I'm getting also official. This energy has been coming through for you for quite some time now, dear Leo. But I was meditating your energy before I turned on the camera, and the sort of feeling I was getting was that you're getting super clear on what is productive and what is not, and what may in a certain way feed for you what feels to be like the setting of a dream. I'm hearing also an inspiration, the 9 of Pentacles here at the base of the 7 of Wands. But the sort of feeling yet again is like that in a certain way you are strategically, I'm getting strategically setting certain foundational elements in place that you feel. 8 of Swords coming through right next to here, the 7 of Wands, mirroring the 7 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles, the Hermit here in reverse right over the 9 of Pentacles. You've been really putting in a lot of work and time here, Leo, as it pertains to what feels to be like that, just that perfect balance of strategy with also I'm hearing will, I'm hearing life force, I'm hearing force, what may feel to be like, okay, the actual actions that I take in a way that is an active, okay. 5 of Pentacles here mirroring the 8 of Swords. But again, Leo, the sort of feeling is like, that if something, let's say in the past, I'm getting it as like, if something in the past was conducive in terms of productivity, the Chariot coming through, the 10 of Cups coming through, you're thinking about something here specifically, as I'm getting at, Leo, related to the past that you feel is, I'm hearing the next step, I'm hearing the next leg of the journey. The energy's rolling through the Death card that leads you into here the future position, the 15th to 31st. Okay, the Lover is here coming through the card, Gemini, the Major Arcana, the Fool, sliding down. I'm hearing Geronimo here with the Fool. It's like, I am really the Fool. Like, don't think that I'm just the Fool. I'm hearing drawn out in pencil. I'm hearing sketched and doodled on the edges of this spiral bound notebook. It's like, I come to life. Okay, and what does it mean to be the Fool? If it means making a certain I'm hearing jump, okay, taking a certain, I'm hearing stage on as well to really, it's like jump out of, I'm hearing the letterhead, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. I'm getting this being related to matters of, I'm getting it as like resume work, okay? It's like, I'm not just gonna show you I'm hearing my 2D resume. It's like, I'm going to send you, I'm hearing my content for a number of you. I'm hearing I'm also gonna sing for you live. I'm hearing performance, okay? And the sort of feeling again, it's like, I don't want them to just sort of, I'm hearing take it as for what it sort of stands as in a physical way. Take it as you will. It's like, I don't want my performance, my financial performance as well, my also I'm hearing the statistics of the past, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's kind of like my previous earnings to infiltrate the conversation that is not to be spoken for and of, but that is in a certain way, I'm hearing to be observed through the glass case of my self-expression. And there's a certain desire to be super upfront, Leo, in whatever way that you take that, right? And general reading, right, can be taken, perceived, interpreted in a number of ways. It's always a matter of perception. Take it as you will, Leo. But you're being given, as I'm getting it, by way of your own doing, for a number of you, strongly so, always, right, a matter of perception, yet again, take it as you will, the opportunity to, I'm hearing completely revolutionize the way that you even pursue the concept of opportunity. It's like, when I apply for jobs, I'm not gonna just I'm hearing sit back and watch them make their way back to me. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. I'm not going to wait for them to solicit. I'm hearing their own message at my door, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing windshield wiper, whatever that may mean here specifically for you. I'm going to make a statement that is not to be stated. I'm hearing simply. There's a focus on character play, and in a certain way it's like, okay, well, if I'm asserting, let's say, that this is a certain potential, if I'm asserting that this is a certain vision that I hold, how is it that I am also painting? I'm hearing I'm hearing to the silhouette of this dream. I'm hearing also to the, almost like I'm getting it as like there's like the shadow that bounces on the walls of this vision that I hold, this dream. It's like, how is it that I speak for all of it? In a way, yet again, it's like maybe some parts of what it is that I want to pursue is not necessarily a matter that can be spoken of and can be spoken for in a certain way. Certain qualities to this dream are to be expressed. And that takes on a dynamism, Leo. I'm hearing Virgo strongly here with the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Excuse me, Leo. There's a focus here, though, on, as I'm getting it, what is the wheel that is to be turned around? And I'm seeing it as like there being a car. Let me grab a sip of water, Leo, sorry. Okay. What is it that, I'm seeing it as like a car, yet again, with like four wheels. And it's like one of the wheels I'm gonna start rotating in another direction. Whatever that I mean in particular for you. It's like, this is just something that I just feel I need to do. It's like, even if it like is I'm hearing contrary to the system of the belief of how to work, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like the whole point is that my message is to defy the I'm hearing the standard of even the role that the physical dimension plays. Very interesting, Leo. I'm hearing remaking, I'm hearing and remanifesting. I'm getting also revisiting a certain paradigm that in a certain point in time was I'm hearing hyper-sourced. I'm hearing awareness. Something that in a certain way you felt really worked for you. I'm getting here strongly, and it's like, even if, let's say, I spun that one wheel in a different direction, I was able to see things for a number of you from a completely different perception. And the sort of feeling is like, it's so interesting. I'm like seeing this car, Leo, with like four wheels, and it's like the feeling is that it's like you turn again. It's like I'm seeing you like turning one wheel, and it's like, what effect does that have on the whole car? And I'm seeing it as like there is a almost like then there's a vibration. I'm hearing to the way that the car moves that then in a certain way adds to how you make your mark. I'm hearing on the world that you step into. First in your mind's eye. And that vision, Leo, I'm hearing Virgo strongly, and it came through in Virgo's reading, and I believe you came through as well. You came through in the mid-August reading, the 15th and 31st. If you'd like to check out those videos, you can click the link below in the description box of Brian that will route you to order the signs of interest there. And thank you all so much for your support there with those readings. Nonetheless, there's a feeling, Leo, that it's all a matter of how it is that you entertain this dream, this world, this vision on a personal level in a way that you recognize it by. And the path that leads you there in a certain way, as I'm getting it, is one that is, I'm hearing, all a matter of interpretation, all a matter of translation. It's like, what does success mean? What does it mean to take one, I'm hearing, step on the ladder up to the next? What does it mean to feel that we're making progress? What does it feel like to feel that we are evolving in our work? On an energetic level, especially. And it's so interesting because, right, you have the Seven of Pentacles and you have the Death card. I'm hearing revisiting from the path, making paths connect. I'm hearing home, back home here. You're maybe dealing with a Scorpio as well. There may be focus on, yet again, what in a certain way is coming back around the mountain. It's like, I'm hearing, I emitted that vision. I'm hearing specifically, I emitted, I dispatched that letter. And it's bouncing back. It's like, it's coming back. I'm seeing it as like a letter that has been lost in the mail, so to speak, quote unquote. Take it as you will, right? Becca mentioned that way, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you. And I'm seeing it as like, it's coming back. I'm hearing back to your own house, whatever that means, your own space, whatever that may mean in particular for you. There's something that you are, I'm getting it as like, I'm hearing surfacing as and with. I'm getting related to the Justice card. Okay, I'm seeing it as like also something that you have been reflecting on a whole lot. And I'm hearing the visit, whatever that may mean in particular for you. You may be dealing with a Libra as well, okay? But even if, let's say you are, even if, let's say it's a matter of perception, I'm getting that fundamentally there is such a focus on what it is that holds momentum of spirit. And the transitory sort of experience that I'm getting you're moving through as you may be feeling it is, as you feel it, so much gauged by way of what moves you on a level that is, I'm hearing, emotional, but also I'm hearing superficial. Okay, again here, so I was going to say, so interesting because you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Death card. And right, Death being the natural card that is associated with the archetype of Scorpio, the 8th house, related to the planet of Pluto, related to Mars, related to sort of afterlife cycles, depth, investigation, even getting to the very core of what performance means. Yes, dealing with passion. Yes, dealing with pursuit. But, right, the Seven of Pentacles here is somewhat, it's almost like, it's like this, okay. I'm hearing ball. The ball's in your court here with the Death card, whatever that means in particular for you. I'm seeing it though yet again. Okay, let me say, Pluto specifically, being related to Scorpio, right? It's like, Pluto is not going to swim in the shallow end of the pool. Let's kind of say it like that. Okay. Pluto is like, if Pluto shows up to the game, Pluto is there to dive. Okay. And like touch the very the floor of the pool. Okay. And really determine if it's really a pool. Okay. It's like redefining the sort of game, the paradigm that is being presented. That's kind of like the energy of Pluto. A bit abstract, right, Leo? Take it as you will. But Becca sort of mentioned that. The feeling, though, here, right, is that there's a certain profundity to the practice, foiled by Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles being related to the physical, the earth dimension, right? Sort of straight line shooter. It's like, I'm showing up and I'm wearing a suit and I'm making it. There is a certain, I'm hearing specifically objectivity of what performance means in this dimension. That which is related to, let's say, matters that are inherently financial, that which is related to matters of productivity, that which is related to what it is that we practice. I'm hearing cycle by cycle. I'm hearing bit by bit. It's like, in a certain way, I'm hearing be successful by way of, I'm hearing repeating certain activities I'm getting specifically for a number of you. But then, right, it's like, I'm seeing it as like two very different players showing up to the same game. And there's a question here as I'm getting it for you, Leo, of how it is that you surface as I'm hearing your own image of what success feels like. Not necessarily what it feels like to create, to be productive, to produce, to be a producer, but what it feels like to somersault in your work, in the work that you do. And it's this feeling of like, when I am in that space of creating, when I'm in my zone, I'm hearing frequency of challenging, of resisting what it is that I, in a certain way, have created in the past, what has in a certain way been successful in a certain way. Okay, well, I'm hearing I shot those films, and I edited them, and then I produced them, and then I released them, and there was a whole bunch of clapping and applause, but what is it that in a certain way I'm hearing undress, I'm hearing the understanding of, on a very personal level, that makes clear and at the same time redefines my own vision of what it means to be a creator. I'm hearing a performer. And Leo, I'm hearing it's a head to tail conversation. I'm getting it as like a face-to-face conversation. That which is, it's like it involves the many sides to your own story. It's like I have this side to me, and then I have that side to me, and I can create in this way, and I can create in that way. And again, it's like that feeling of like I'm hearing I can shoot off camera and on camera, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. In a certain way, I realize that I am a dynamic being, and there is an authenticity to that message that you wish to speak for, Leo, in a way that is, yet again, it's like not just a matter of what it is that I create, of what it is that I also, I'm getting it as like, I'm hearing collect, gather, what it is that I accumulate, what it is that I'm hearing practice, again, what it is that I perfect, take it as you will, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you, can be taken, perceived, interpreted in a number of ways. But what it is that I also, I'm getting it as like, release, okay. As the otherwise logical next step to what I perceive my future as. Leo, you're completely moving outside of the boundaries of creation. What does it mean, yet again, to create? What does it mean to be the creator of what you create? And I'm getting it as like, this is a concept that it's like this is a course that I once taught, okay, and now I'm like I'm hearing innuendo here, whatever that may mean in particular for you. The Father of Cups in reverse, the Three of Wands upright, the Death card here horizontally laid, mirroring here the Father of Cups. You may be dealing with a Scorpio. You may be dealing with I'm hearing water dance, chance, whatever that may mean in particular for you. You may be dealing with Pisces. You may be dealing with a Cancer. But in a certain way, Leo, the sort of feeling is like that there is a certain, it's like, okay, I've familiarized myself with this experience. I'm hearing I've practiced it. I'm hearing as well, but there is a certain I'm hearing stage platform that I now step on in storyboarding it, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And you have here the Son of Swords, or maybe focus on scripture, writing. Also, I'm getting it as like communicating specifically here. You have the Daughter of Cups. You may be dealing with a water sign here. Dear Leo, the Three of Swords here in reverse in your theme. Let us pull all the cards out and see what comes through for you now between the 1st to the 7th and the 8th to the 15th. Okay? And the maybe focus here is I'm getting it for you, Leo, on communication. I'm hearing as well, though, contracts. Okay, it's like what, but I'm hearing as well representation. What is it I'm hearing you're taking the lead with specifically? Okay, I'm getting that being a focus related to the Father of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. What it is that you, it's like I am hearing. I am the horse, and I am also the race car driver. Whatever that may mean in particular for you. I, in a certain way, I'm hearing am I'm hearing the commander-in-chief. I'm hearing specifically, but I'm seeing it as like the commander-in-chief who is like, I'm also the commander to myself. I'm hearing it's like I am the chief to my chief, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm seeing it as like there is an alter ego, whatever that may mean here. I'm hearing alliance, the Devil here coming through in reverse. Take it as you will, dear Leo. Related to the energies related to Capricorn. Let us see what comes through for you, Leo. Revisiting here, Son of Swords, Three of Wands. Again, you may be dealing with something from the past. Daughter of Cups upright, the Son of Wands here. You may be dealing with a certain type of performance. I'm getting the Hierophant coming through right around, let's say, the 1st. Okay, I'll pull a few cards here for the first week, 1st to the 7th. And it is Mercury retrograde during this time, so you may be dealing with matters that are related to the past. Okay, I'm hearing Heather here with the Chariot, whatever that may mean in particular for you. Let us pull the cards and see what comes through, Leo. Ace of Pentacles that you lead out with in reverse, leading into the 15th, 16th, and right that period of time, the next half, let's say, of the month. I'm hearing Wheel of Fortune here with the Ace of Pentacles. There are changes that are being alluded to, and you, in a certain way, expect them. There is perhaps a focus on actual translocation, movement, change the environment. I'm hearing willingness matter. There's a focus here specifically on, I'm getting it as, it's like, okay, let's read all the cards off and then we'll get to that. The Hierophant upright, right around, let's say, the 1st of the month. The Three of Pentacles upright, the Emperor upright. You may be dealing with an Aries, Three of Swords in reverse. This may be your very own energy in your own chart, Leo. I focus on perhaps how it is that you're channeling this energy or representing it. Okay, the Fool upright, the card of Aquarius in the Major Arcana, mirroring here the Emperor mirroring the Hierophant. For a number of you, may be dealing with an Aquarius and or a Taurus as well, and or a Gemini. You have the Lovers that lead out of this week with leading up into the Son of Wands, visiting, I'm hearing the Son of Wands. The Chariot here in reverse. The Ten of Cups here, horizontally laid at the base of this Chariot. The Father of Wands upright, mirroring the Chariot. The Five of Pentacles upright, right next to the Father of Wands. The Father of Pentacles in reverse, mirroring here the Father of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, mirroring the Five of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands horizontally laid that leads you into this future. I'm hearing backing in and lighting up here this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Four of Wands sits in your theme, right over the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups in reverse, mirroring the Four of Wands upright. You are breathing life into not only your vision, but how it is that you pursue it. And it's like, I am becoming super aware of how I am I'm hearing money for a number of you, how it is that I'm also making changes. I'm hearing lifestyle, dietary habits, patterns strongly here. and there's a focus on as I'm getting it, like energy. It's like everything as you feel it is in a certain way an asset, and what in a certain way has been prioritized in a certain way is now being not only like I'm getting it as like you're now sort of I'm getting it as like signing. I'm hearing the letter. Okay, it's like I'm not just gonna like put that as the tagline. I'm going to also I'm hearing carry that out, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. Okay, but there's a focus on environment, context. What I'm hearing is the circumstance through which we are, I'm getting it as like solidifying things. And there may be focus on a partnership of some kind. There may be focus on financial support. I'm hearing at home, allies here. The Emperor being related to the Father of Wands upright, the Hierophant as well, and the Three of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of wiggle room here as I'm getting it. There's a creative sort of air to the way that this partnership, if it's a partnership, is entertained. And it's almost like words in a certain way like are not relevant, okay, to the way that we are striking a certain sense of stability in whatever it is that we are also taking public. And there's a focus on publicity for you, Leo. This energy has been coming through for the past few readings now. But there's a sense also of freedom, and the focus as I'm getting it for you is on what feels right. I'm hearing also dynamic, and there's so much alluding to passion as well as sort of like the importance that's laid on experimentation. It's like I want to sort of feel like I can, right, not just sort of walk around. I'm hearing feathers, whatever that may mean. I'm getting it as like I'm hearing also leaves. I don't want to just walk around crinkling these leaves. It's like I want to feel that I'm hearing I'm flying, that I'm forming. I'm hearing specifically that I'm also utilizing certain eccentricities of mine. I'm getting specifically, and it's like I want to feel like I'm not just I'm hearing weird in my room. It's like I want to feel that I'm also I'm hearing making this I'm hearing an example that I wish to share, and in a way that is like, yet again, it's like I want in a certain way to apply what feels to be like my very unique nature, that which is, as I may feel it, the very backbone, the stimulus, the fundamentalization of this future that I'm building. I'm getting it as like, it's so interesting because you have this alluding to earth energy, but then you have this alluding to air energy. Okay, that which is sort of dynamic and that which is sort of concrete, fundamentalized. And it's almost like it is, I'm hearing reflective. It's reflective, your sense of stability with your sense of spontaneity. And it's almost like, yet again, it's like how I am able to sort of move my I'm hearing the feathers on the wings, okay? I'm hearing also how I'm able to bat my feathers. I'm hearing my wings as well, though, in so many different types of terrain. Take it as you will, and you may be entertaining, thinking about different sort of locations that you want to sort of work out of, or what it is that you want to set as a foundation. Also, as I'm hearing the label, maybe a conversation for a number of you, and maybe also a factor that you're considering, okay. Nonetheless, the Chariot in reverse, the Ten of Cups horizontally laid, Five of Pentacles upright, mirroring the Ten of Cups. The Father of Pentacles, excuse me, Leo, mirroring the Father of Wands. You may be dealing with an Aries, you may be dealing with a Leo as well. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Wands here, horizontally laid, lighting up the Nine of Pentacles again, mirroring the Father of Pentacles in reverse. You are, I'm hearing, hijacking your own space venture, suit, whatever that may mean. It's like, I'm not just creating, I'm hearing the program, I'm hearing retreat, adventure. I'm also, I'm hearing sourcing the outfit for it. And it's like you're completely tailoring everything, Leo, to whatever it is that you're pursuing. And I'm hearing from the beans to the beads, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like from what is consumed to what is worn. I'm hearing specifically cast, show. It's like what is served backstage and what is sort of set as a prop on stage. Like is as you feel it, important to be acknowledged as, I'm hearing a source of light. I'm hearing medium here with the Chariot, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing mediumship as well. There may be focus here on archetype related to Cancer, the moon, the fourth house. But what it is that also is reflective of my own sort of storyline. And it's like, as you may feel it, there's a certain emphasis that's laid on the subtleties to the experience. And it's like, if I'm going to cast this show, I'm hearing these players. It's not just I'm hearing the situation and the context. It's not just I'm hearing the site that they perform on and through. It's like how it is that the whole experience is orchestrated is relevant to what I feel holds value in the performance in and of itself. And there's a certain directorship that you're taking ownership of, Leo, and be it on a personal level as well. It's like the working environment, the context, I'm hearing my livelihood, the living space, how it is that I'm feeding myself, how it is that I'm preparing for my performances, my shows, is a testament to my character, that which I also wish to set as an example. I'm hearing a shining example. I'm hearing for the future performance, whatever that may mean in particular for you. The Emperor mirroring the Father of Pentacles here, the Five of Pentacles upright. You are in a certain way setting boundaries for how it is that you expect your work to be carried out in a dynamic way, in a way that is also, I'm hearing, enterprising and innovative and inspiring, but also authentic, reflective of what it is that you feel in a certain way, Leo, that you hold as a potential. It's like, to really speak to that, I've got to start, I'm hearing, wearing that outfit again, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I've got to start, I'm hearing restabilizing myself in a way that acknowledges what really stabilizes me, even if it means taking on matters that are related to, let's say, finances, the physical environment, in a way that is like, I want to be dynamic with it. Okay, I want to be able to dance on the stage. Okay, I'm hearing it suits me, and I'm hearing it better suits me to work through my performance. I'm hearing both on stage and off stage. I feel like I want to, I'm hearing I'm hearing forecast, vision here with the Father of Wands. I want, in a certain way, to make room for so many ranges of experiences, also of mediums of creativity that I wish to involve in my work. And it's like, to do that in a certain way, Leo, yet again, it's like I've got to I'm hearing suspend, I'm hearing specifically stunt certain wheels that have been rolling in motion. And it's like, if I've been working, I'm hearing double time, overtime, in a way where it's like that has been stunting, I'm hearing specifically, what has felt to be like the true act of performance. And the feeling, yet again, is like, what does stability mean, Leo? What does it mean to feel stable? I'm hearing to uphold a character. I'm seeing specifically related to the Father of Wands. When I feel that I am standard that I set in a certain way, I'm hearing Scorpio here, vision, when I realize that I am creating an estate that is set by way of the vision that I hold, of what it is that I'm creating, there is a sense of movement, of progress that acknowledges the physical dimension, but is not determined and defined by it. And yet again, it's like how I'm able to move in my outfit, how I'm able to sort of wiggle my feathers, whatever that may mean in particular for you, how it is that I feel also that I am in flight. And I'm not just the fool who's sitting on the branch. It's like, how do I jump in, I'm hearing in live action out of the storybook sort of feeling, is in a certain way representative of how I create in a multi-dimensional way. How it is that I recycle my own story. I'm hearing storylines. How it is that I reinvent even my own work. It's like Leo, there's such a, and I'm hearing Scorpio strongly here. It's like how it is that in a certain way I take my experiences and I then, it's like I put them in the I'm hearing in the paper shoot, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like I put this one story through the I'm hearing the magic pipe, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you, and it in a certain way sort of I'm hearing transmutes itself. Okay, focus on storylines, dear Leo. Let us see what comes through into this next stage of the moon cycle, the month of August, the 15th to 31st of the month. If you'd like to check this video out, you can click the link below in the description box to provide, and that will link you to view the reading. Thank you all so much again for your dear support with these readings, as it helps me continue with them, the mid-month readings. Here again, 15th to 31st. Let's move on to that right here. And I'm hearing assets here, vision with the Ace of Pentacles. Nonetheless, and it's right above here, the Devil yet again. That had popped out in this spread. Nonetheless, thank you so much again for tuning in, dear Leo. And again, feel free to tune into the 15th, 31st reading via the link in the bio description box below. And I'll see you there. Bye, Leo.